Good morning, you too. Set this up like always. And there we are. Okay, I see the thing now. Come here and shut this off. Windows is saying it needs updates, so I don't know how well this video will go. Try to get this thing turned down. There we go. So pause. Vote this thing real quick. Day off. Cheers to everybody. Happy good morning. Monday good morning. Gosh, I'm already starting to say some things backwards. Just gonna pull this up so I can see if anybody's in the chat yet. Oh. Hey Matilda, how's it going? Good morning to you. I think I get that paused. Let's do a quick stretch. Oh, I'm good, Matilda. Just a little tired. Had a long week. Oh, it's night there. Oh, it's geez, it's 10:05 here in the morning. Figured I got some stuff done. I gotta do more stuff today. Like always, my days are always busy. I figured I'd do a live stream, hopefully not be on for too long. And then I got some books that I picked up. I got some pops, some they're called wobblers. I picked them up a while ago. Then I have some new art behind me I was going to show that I'm doing for a friend of mine at work. Her grandson. He came in one day and he was really cool. Very polite, well-mannered child. So I saw he's wearing a Spider-Man shirt, and I was like, "Hey, you like Spider-Man?" And he's like, "Well, I like Batman." So I'm like, "Okay, buddy, I'll draw you something Batman." He's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, do it." So I'm gonna try to finish that today, and then I got I got about 2 more little quick sketches I can get done. And I got my jacket. My jacket I'm going to show for in support of LP for the time that I was in his live stream and he was showing off his headbangers jacket. Got mine. I'll show it real quick. It's an old Levi's jacket, and I was telling him I had this on the back. Crash Course in Brain Surgery by Metallica. And I used to have a whole bunch of pins on here. That's Anthrax Persistence. Anthrax Persistence of Time. Oh, you drew a Joker today? Cool. If you put it next bit, I'll definitely check it out. And then that's a old Harley Davidson pin. And then there's a Metallica, Don't Tread on Me, which I got the patch right over here. I used to have a whole bunch of pins on this bad boy, but this jacket still fits me, which is crazy. Oh, yeah, we're always our worst critic, Matilda. Because this drawing right here, there's so many different colors in there and variations that oh, thanks. There's so many different variations or colors in this picture that I have to make it as best I can because there's like so many different light colored blues, because there's a lot of light in the background. There's the moon and everything, so I got to somehow make those blues work in my inking process, that is. But I'll show that in a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to put this on because it is kind of cold. It still fits me, believe it or not, which is crazy. I even have, oh, there we go. I even have, might be a little short on the arm parts, but that's okay. I might even have, gosh. I still have my other Levi's jacket. It's a whitewashed one. That one I was going to put that back patch on it, but I didn't. Not yet, that is. Oh, you drew him from JLS's contest. Sweet. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll show the wobblers first. This was one I got on clearance. It's normally like not $10, but I got it for $4.98. Just gonna try to take the stickers off real quick. I liked your video you did on Invader Zim, Matilda. That was cool. Mr. Rigor Mortis collects that comic book too. I think, gosh, he's got a pretty good run of that series. Oh, you're doing the contest today. Okay, yeah, when you put up the video, I'll check it out. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to peel these stickers off as well as I thought I was. Let's see. It's funny, I'm making faces as I'm trying to peel tape off like it hurts. Ah, yay. Almost there. The reason I'm trying to peel this off is because it's blocking his face. Glad I wasn't amused. Ah, come on. It was a good video. I liked it. I like how you went over the story and showed the inners of the book. You know what I mean? Showed the stuff he knows about. Wasn't it about some kind of poo soda? I mean, what the heck, man? I was like, I was thinking, ew, why would you want to drink a poo soda flavor soda? That's just insane. You know, some kids are, it's kind of the new thing. Kids like to talk about poop all the time and things like that. Jeez, okay. I think I got it off. Well, at least to where you can see the face now. These things are pretty cool. This is like my version of, yeah, they named it like that. These are little things I like to get every once in a while. Captain America wobblers. They're a lot cheaper than buying the big statues and stuff, and I like the detail on some of these. Kind of like they're done like, to me, it's like they're done like they're little kids dressed in costumes, so it's pretty cool. That was Captain America one. I didn't have that one, so that will go along with my Darth Vader. Oh, geez, I got some other ones back there. Let me see, I'll show the Iron Man. Gotta take the sticker off. Oh. There. Sorry if you can hear the picking of the tape or sticker, really. That's interesting, huh? First part of my show, I'm trying to take a sticker off. Joy. Kind of feel like I'm doing like Seinfeld, it's unscripted. It's just done as it goes. So how's the weather been like where you're at, Matilda? Here it's been sunny, no rain, some winds, but not too bad. Was able to get a lot of stuff done the other day in my yard, which was nice because home, when you own a home, at least where I'm at, they start doing. Go like my videos, or like my videos go. Oh, I do. I always give you thumbs up. Always. But Let's see. Lost train of thought. I'm trying to focus too much on peeling off this sticker. Alright. Now, here's the Iron Man. This one's actually pretty cool too. It's from the Civil War. Sorry. Too close, glare. These things have like a semi-weight to them. They're not too heavy, but I don't see them like really falling over. I collecting these. You can usually get them for like $9, $4 when they go on sale. Oh, thanks. It's not too bad there yet. Yeah, it's the weather here. It should have been, gosh, it should have been sunnier and more brighter days like a month ago. But then the weather wasn't changing properly, so now it's like finally getting there. You want to get a pop? What kind of pops you looking for? All for your birthday? Yeah, they're addicting. I'm gonna take off this coat now because I'm getting pretty warm. They're addicting. I can tell you, like the ones at Walgreens are hard to get. Hey, Comic Vintage, how's it going, man? Morning. How you doing? Just showing off my jacket. Hellboy? Yeah, Hellboy. You know, you might be able to find that. Well, I would say Toys R Us, but Toys R Us is going out of business. You might be able to find a Hellboy at Hot Topic if you have a Hot Topic near you, or you can just order it offline. If you go to radartoys.com, Matilda, I can tell you right now, they probably have something on their website, and I believe, oh, thanks, Comic Vintage. I believe if you go on there, they won't charge you for shipping if you order, like, I think 2 or 3 at a time, because then they'll include the shipping in with the price. But they have a lot of those, you know, hard to find pop figurines. Okay, see, this is the Hellboy I got at their store, and they do have the, I guess they call it the bloody variant one, where he's got like blood on him and all that stuff. But yeah, I got the Hellboy there, and I got the Lobo there. No, that was it was the Metallica one. It was a long time ago. I got it at, gosh, I don't want to say it was at Hot Topic, but I got this patch. I mean, back in the 80s, at a store. I think I might have got it at Spencer's or something like that down when I used to live in California. And it's you know, one of the Metallica songs, "Crash Course in Brain Surgery." It's on an old Levi's jacket. But yeah, I to be honest with you, I never ever looked up who did the artwork for that Metallica design. Don't block Frosty and Gnome. Hey Pope, how's it going? I watched one of your videos the other day. It was really good, man. You pulled out some pretty sweet books. I was starting to watch your latest one, and I was at work, and when I'm at work, it's hard to hear because it gets so loud in my break room. So I gotta go back and finish it. Hey, Pope Serapis, what's up, man? Good morning to you. Don't block Frosty, no. That's all you can see of him, so I'm just putting those there because that's all I have space for right now to put those. So sorry, Matilda. You can just see his eyes bugging over. It's like somebody in the car going like this. Hey, not a problem. I try to get around and watch everybody's videos when I got time. Especially now, my youngest daughter, she realized that I have one of those Chrome devices where you can plug into your TV to make it a smart television. So you can, you know, shoot stuff up from your phone to your TV. So she comes home, she's like, "Hey Dad, can you set that up again so I can watch some videos on making slime?" I'm like, "Sure." Yeah, so I put it on, she flips it up, and then that's when I get on my little phone here, and I either try to watch some videos or I do some artwork. I'm trying to finish this one up. I'll show this real quick. So this is I'm doing this for one of my friends at work. Her grandson's a huge fan of Batman. So you know, I sketched this up the other day. did the pen work on the outside. Now I'm trying to go in and do all the black first, and then I'm going to start doing all the other colors. But see right back here, oh sorry, right back here, this is a moon, and so like all this area here will be blue, and then all that area right there will just stay white. And so some of these lines right here, do you see on Batman? Probably can barely see it. That's going to have to, I'm going to put some blue in there, and then put some gray in his mask, put some more blue, and I got to make it look like the reflection, like same with Superman there, and then the buildings underneath. So I'm drawing this for her grandson. He's a huge Batman fan, and so yeah, get that to him. Yeah, exactly. Comic Vintage. That's, yeah, I love my Chrome device. Hey, Jason Smith, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, yeah, they are Pope Service. Jason Smithers, I like that. Smithers. Cool, everybody saying hello, everybody. Yeah, so that's a new little thing I'm working on, and then I got to do just two more. I'm gonna do one of just Batman and one of Wonder Woman, and then back to my project up there. Sure, that'd be cool, Matilda. I just, like I said, I keep like taking on more than what I should right now, and it just frustrates me because I want to try to get a lot of this stuff done, especially that commission piece up there, and I have another commission piece I have to do. I just whip these out because they don't take me as long. It just kind of gets me motivated to start working on the more harder projects where I'm doing the more finer detail in the faces and the arms and stuff like that. But I tell you what, Matilda, when I get caught up, I promise, and I've been saying that to a lot of people, and I feel bad, but it's the honest truth. Matilda, when I get caught up, I will definitely shoot you a PM through YouTube, and yeah, we could work something out. That'd be cool. Just let me know what you'd like me to draw, and I'll let you know. I'll give you some hints too of like what characters. I mean, of course, I love Daredevil. In fact, I gotta go grab something I forgot to show that I got at the con. I'll go grab that, and I'll be right back. You guys will see my face, right? Yeah, it'll be a while, but it shouldn't take me too long. I mean, if it's just something that I can sketch out pretty quick, then I'll do that. It's just this one right here, it never showed up, but it's a picture of Captain America that I'm starting to draw, and yeah, I gotta finish it. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's right over there. I get this stuff right here at the dollar store, and what I love about this paper is, one, it fits in my tube, so when I do artwork for people, I can put it on this and put it in my tubes, and it sends out really nicely. But it's got a gloss tint to it on the other side, so man, it makes the ink work that I do on there really pop. Oh, you're too hard on yourself, Matilda. Oh yeah, yeah, I watched your latest video too, Pope. It's really good. My son, I don't know if he'll show up on my phone, or I mean if he'll show up on the screen back here, but my son drew this, and oh man, I love this picture. Let me see if I can really, if it shows up. And I was thinking about getting this as a tattoo across my chest. Let me see if it'll show up. Probably not. Oh, there you go. My youngest son painted that and drew it, and I just love it. I mean, it's just three little birds, and the first thing I thought of was, Bob Marley's song. Three little birds sit by my doorstep singing sweet songs. So, man, I definitely want to get that as a tattoo. I couldn't believe he did that. He did like real little feathers on there. It was really cool. So I'm going to get that possibly as a tattoo. That'll be like my next tattoo I get. Yeah, so Matilda, don't even be hard about your artwork. I love how everybody draws, and I like the fact that everybody draws differently. Because one, you can learn how they do their techniques. Two, it's everybody's interpretation of what they want the character to look like, or what art they're doing that they want it to stand out in a certain way. And I think your artwork stands out in a lot of ways, even if you think it's just something so simple. I mean, it's just really cool. You know, you do some good inking. You got some decent detail in there that I liked. You know, it's very catching to the eye. So don't be hard on yourself, Matilda. Everybody's always the worst critic. I mean, I even think sometimes my stuff is not on point. You know, and then I get a lot of good feedback, and it just makes me want to get better. Oh, you got Supergirl 20 and it was damaged? Oh, the art germ too. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that's why I like to, for me, and I know it's hard for some people out there to be able to actually get to a comic book store and get a book, you know, because some places where people live, there's not comic book stores close to you, so then you do have to order offline. And you know, ordering offline is simple and it's easy, but depending on the company or the person, if you're buying it from somebody and they don't know how to ship books, and they send it to you like in some, I don't have a mailer on me right now, but a really flimsy mailer, and then they'll put some cardboard in there, man, you're paying for a book and it's coming to your house just all jacked up, you know. We're talking like where it's just like bent like this or something, you know, and you're like, what? So I'm sorry to hear that, man. If it's a foil one too, oh damn, dude, that you can't press that out, man. Yeah, you will, Matilda. Just keep drawing when you can. Practice makes perfect. That's what my brother's always told me. Because my older brother used to draw when we were little all the time. I mean, I would just watch him draw, and I'd be like, wow, you know. And then I just kept sketching and sketching and sketching away, and then I completely quit and just got recently back into it. Yeah, foil covers you can't. That's the sad thing. With most books, if it's not breaking color, then you know you can at least get the crease out by, you know, someone if they can press really well. But of course, you still might have that ding there. Of course, everybody, you know, I know a lot of people already know that. Yeah, but if it's a fold too, you can get that pressed out pretty good. But if there's breaking color, that's not going to go away. Your view. All right, man. Yeah. Oh, I totally understand that, Pope Gimpy. Yeah, I'd be pissed too, dude. Hey, Midwest, how's it going? If anybody hasn't seen Midwest, he went live last night, and it was really cool, man. Oh my God, he was just showing book after book after book, and I'm eating my chicken, right? And chicken's greasy, right? And I'm trying not to touch my phone because I don't want to put grease all over the screen. And I'm just watching him pull book after book, and man, I wanted to comment so much just on every book he was pulling up, because I mean, basically Midwest and I mean, we pretty much collect the same stuff, you know. And I see some of the books he was pulling out last night. I'm like, oh, I got that one. I got that one. Oh, I don't have that one. You know. Oh, wow. You know. But I don't want to spoil it too much. But basically, he got a sweet deal. He was talking about on 2 long boxes of comics, and my God, man, I was literally blown away. I watched the whole thing from the beginning to the end, and I wasn't disappointed. It was, man, great books, Midwest. Great books. You know, that's a good attitude to have, Pope. Yeah, I mean, if that was your first bad experience, then, you know, hey, let's say if you said you did it 100 times, 1 out of, 100 isn't that bad. But, you know, it's, like I said, it just depends on, you know, like who's shipping you the book. I had a company one time send me some books. I talked about it before, and it was supposed to be, they said it was a $600 value, right? And I was getting it for like 39 bucks. So I wasn't expecting like any huge key issues or anything like that. But I was at least expecting the books to be packaged really nicely, you know. If they weren't all in bags and boards, that's okay, but at least put it in some type of bubble wrap. Well, they just shoved all these books, some in bags, some with bags and boards, and a lot of loose ones. And they just put it in this box and took paper and crumpled it all up and put it all around it. And so, you know, I paid whatever money I had for this thing. It got sent to me, and man, I showed off these books on a live stream with, I believe they were known at that time still, Four Awesome Guys. And man, the books were jacked up. And I was just like, are you kidding me? If this is supposed to be a $600 value and you're sending me books in this condition, that's crap. I mean, I knew they wouldn't be, like I said, really high key issue books because I paid dead cheap for them. But still, I was like, that's just crap. I was pissed. And that's why I don't order offline anymore. That's just me. Hey, Mr. Rigor Morris, how's it going? But yeah, I hope you can find another copy though, Pope. I hope you can. You know, of that book. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab those prints. I forgot to show them because I got a print my son and my daughter both did. So I'll be right back. Just look at Hulk. He's pretty cool. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, I heard eBay is really good about, you know, if something goes wrong, they're willing to work with you to help you remedy the situation. Like you're saying, it wasn't really eBay, it was the person who was the seller. But this was an artist that I ran into at my Comic-Con that I went to, and I totally forgot to talk about him. I feel like a turd sandwich. But this, hopefully it shows up. There's his name, and I believe that's his website right there. You can see the name of that. But this is kind of the stuff that he does, and his work is just fantastic. And I don't know how much he sells it offline because I haven't checked out his website yet, but I got these prints all for, I think I paid like $5 for each print, which wasn't that bad. Either $5 or $2. But the one he did, the one I grabbed, and he was doing a sketch at the time of Hulk for somebody, and oh man, it was awesome. Oh, cool, Jason. This is one I saw. I wasn't going to pass it up. I love Daredevil. But this one right here, I saw this sketch and I was just like, oh yeah, gotta have it. And he personalized it to me. It's a tat. See if I can show you up close. You can kind of see he does like the dot effect, and he also does like he does the dot effect, and he does like little lines too, just, you know, just to give it type of a roundness, a smoothness to the picture. But that is such a sweet, sweet Daredevil print. I got to get this bad boy in a frame. I love it. Just freaking cool. Thanks. Yeah, I freaking love that print. But then my daughter, the reason why we stopped is because my daughter saw what this guy had, and she was just like, oh, Dad, can I get a print? Can I get a print? So I got her like little Wonder Woman buttons earlier. It was like $3 for $1, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I hear you, Midwest. Yeah, thanks, Pope. This was the one though my daughter got. Now this one is cool. It totally makes me think of Linda Blair. I mean, this guy is awesome on his line work. I mean, especially in the hair, the shading of her underneath her chin and stuff. But look at that. That is just awesome. See the shading on the chin? I mean, this guy is good. And he signed it out to my daughter, Ruby. So I'm going to get this one in a frame for her too. And hang it up in her room next to the little sketch I did of, of Batgirl, which won't compare to this. And then, of course, my oldest son, Web Slinger, he saw this. He's like, "Dad, can I get that?" And I was like, okay, he's not doing anything bad in the picture." But, oh, thanks, Cog Vintage. My son got Deadpool. I figured that's pretty cool. Did it to Web Slinger. Oh, well, my bad. You know, and his signature looks pretty cool. So, you know, this might be a guy that I will get some prints off of, especially, I mean, the prints that he had there were just amazing. And the one picture that he was drawn of Hulk, he threw a little bit of color in there, and he was going to put it in at a raffle auction to raise some money for a children's home there in Portland, you know, like for kids that, you know, need clothes and things like that, which I thought was cool. But the sketch of Hulk was just, oh my God, I got to watch him just sketch it out. I wish I would have filmed it, but I didn't. But here, I'll put up his information again. So if anybody wants to go check out his website, please do. His stuff is just amazing. Amazing. It's just some of these print didn't come out that good where you could see it, but I mean, just of the Avengers and that Fantastic Four that he did, just unbelievable. I didn't really see that he had too many color prints, but you know, he did. I think he does mostly black and white. Yeah, at least it wasn't the middle finger. That's right. Oh man. Oh, thanks, Pope Service. One thing I was gonna say though, if you guys have any 7-Elevens nearby you, they're gonna be dropping a Deadpool 7-Eleven exclusive Deadpool pop figurine, and I got about at least 3 by me, so I'm hopefully gonna find and score one. I figure with it being a 7-Eleven exclusive, and it's cool. It's Deadpool. I like Deadpool. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Deadpool, but I do like the movies, and some of his books are pretty good. But I got this right here a while back. It's Contest of Champions 297. It's King Groot. There's only a few of them. I might have showed these. I can't remember if I did or not. I was trying to look at my last video to see what books I showed and what pops, so I wouldn't show them again. Hey, Pope Gimpy, take care, man. Have a good day. What's up, Jason? So that's King Groot. There's a bunch of them on here, but the ones I really wanted was just King Groot and the Venom Pool, which I was able to get. Yeah, it's a Deadpool 7-Eleven. It is a 7-Eleven exclusive, and I guess it's going to be from the movie. I don't know. He's in a gray suit though, so I'm thinking it's more, you know, it's not from the movie, but he's holding up a chimichanga. So I'm gonna go check it out. And here's the Venom Pool. I like this one. It's got the little tongue hanging out. Kind of reminds me. The face almost makes me think of that movie a long time ago. It came out. It was called Critters. You know, those little furry monster stuff because of the teeth. But yeah, those are the last 2 pops that I picked up a while ago. To the books. Yeah, so Jason Smith is going to be at a 7-Eleven, and it's going to be the Chimichanga 7-Eleven exclusive. That's all I know so far. And I believe it comes out on the month of 7-11. I think they're trying to make a little thing out of it. My pops. Put them right there. Why not? Got so much stuff behind me. Yeah, you remember that movie Critters? Hold on this box. Oops. Alright, so these are some back issues, some new stuff. I finally was able to get to both my LCSs and get my books. It just took a while because, oh God, the other day. You might have to, Pope Service. You might have to. Also, there's no 7-Eleven near you. What is a chimichanga? Good question. To me, I would think it's, can't remember what's in them actually, but I know there's got to at least be beans in there, probably some cheese, some salsa, probably some oregano, or no, not oregano, cilantro, and then there's probably whatever kind of meat you want in there. That's what I'm guessing. I haven't had chimichanga in a long time, but they are delicious. It's a food. Deep fried burrito, yeah. So I picked up Batman 45. I know a lot of people have been picking up this cover. Yeah, I missed out on getting the Mike Allred cover for the Superman 1000 Action Comics, that is. But I did get one copy, which is cool. So the Mike Allred, I'll see if I can find a copy out there, or next time I run into him, I'll just ask if he has an extra, and I'll buy it off him and have him sign it for me at the same time. Oh yeah, Pup, you'll have fun with Rig, dude. If you and Rig hook up, I still have to meet my brother from another mother, Mr. Rigor Mortis, but I will one of these days. He knows that too, because I'll come down to visit my family and I'll go hang out with Mr. Riggedy Giggity, my brother from another mother. This is on my pull list, so I got Daredevil 601. I like that cover. He's just getting dragged away. I haven't had time to thumb through this one yet, but I will. I'm just trying to get a lot of my artwork done right now. I'm trying to get caught up with a bunch of stuff besides my art. Got a wedding I gotta go to pretty soon. Oh, you're waiting for the Delgado, I'm sorry, Superman. Then I picked up Venomized number 3. I missed out on number 2, but I know I'll find it. So I'm not worried. I like that cover too. That's sweet. Grabbing Thor's hammer. Background. And this is the only Superman Action Comics I got. 1000, and this is done by Joshua Middleton. So I do like this cover. I liked all the covers actually, but I really wanted the Mike Allred, because on the Mike Allred cover, he did illustrations of like a lot of the covers of the time, and then with Superman in the middle, and it's the famous one where Superman's flying with a big key going into the keyhole into the mountain. Yeah, this one's nice. Thick book too, for $7 though. Basically $8. So I'm just gonna come over here and make something leave. Hate when little things pop up on my screen over on one side and they block my view. Oh, where my mouse went? There it is. Cool. Oh, the Jim Lee Tour Edition. Nice. Oh, nice that you've been on YouTube. Gotcha. This one, I'm only positive I did not have the other issue of this because I missed out, but then I did grab it. And it's Batman White Knight. It's the other cover to issue 6 with Mr. Freeze on it. Or maybe I did, and now I got 3. I just saw it and I was like, well, I'll grab it, and I gotta start doing better checklists so I don't keep grabbing a bunch of books that I don't need. I'm starting to run out of space. This one here, I got. This is the book that I've been trying to make sure I at least get 1 or 2 copies of, because one of my stores that I go to, they do have it on my pull list, but they every once in a while can only get me 1 copy. So the other place that I have a pull list at, I only put 3 books on there, 3 titles, and one of them is The Amazing Spider-Man. And every time I've called them, they've been able to hold at least 2. So I got $7.99. Alex Ross. Goblins. I do have 3 copies of this, which is just awesome. So plan on keep reading the issue, but only read 1, put 1 off to the side, and one day if I ever meet Alex Ross, have him sign one of these and get it slabbed. So, but right now I can't find my 3rd copy of it for some reason. I think it's in one of my boxes. Okay, hey Matilda, you have a great day. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out as long as you did. Hey, good morning, Long Box. Lords of the Long Box, TiVo. I said Long Box. It's probably like, what? Yeah, I think I go early today, Tebow, because shoot, my kids are already in school. I got some stuff done around the house, so I go a little early, and I got the rest of the day to do whatever I want. It's my day off. Drink some more beers if I want to. Go sit in my backyard, watch the birds fly by. Hey, Lunchbox. Pope, you're funny, man. I can't remember if I showed these, but I did pick these up a while ago. I paid like $3.99 for them. Couldn't leave them in the box anymore. And it's issue 58, 59, and 79 of Daredevil, Man Without Fear, just to keep my Daredevil series going. So here's issue number 58. And these, I mean, they're definitely not, anywhere in the 9 range, but the cover is attached. There might be a few spine ticks down the side. I know one of them I definitely got a crease in it, but it still presents really well. It's, all together, there's nothing missing from it, and it's a beautiful cover, so I couldn't leave it for $4. You said, yeah, you did say Lunchbox. Yes, it is. The Lunchables. My kids love Lunchables, man. Snack time, that's right. Sometimes you get like a little candy bar juice and a little sandwich or make pizzas. Very Lunchables. Here's number 59. Oh, this one's actually a little bit better condition than the other one. I love Daredevil. It's my favorite character. So to get some of these back issues for that price, I ain't gonna pass them up. Very happy to get these. And then here's number 79. This one, to be honest, it has some conditionings down at the bottom right corner. That's breaking color, but still, for the main portion of the cover, for it to be as nice as it is, I can complain. Right there. That's really the only thing I see. Excuse me. I see wrong with the cover on the front. But yeah, it still presents really well, so I'm happy with that. These ones too, I was really happy. I found these ones at my other comic book store, and I got a bunch of books from them. This is one I found at Radar Toys. That's a good question, Pope. I know that Tebow does his auction shows, and there's Jason Smith goes on the Legends auction show. I know that the New York Warriors have an auction show. I believe even JLS has an auction show. So there's a few YouTubers out there that do auction shows. And I know Tebow has been having really good success with his, because those guys are putting up some cherry books, man, cherry picking books. I'm talking some sweet books. Yeah, I know, like Tebow just said right there, you sell on eBay. Then I got Dark Reign, Punisher. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 books that I was able to find. This one is number 3. Paid $2 for it, but 10% off. Whoops, glare. That's a cool cover though. You got the Goblin in the back, Punisher on the front. That's number 3. And then here's a cover swipe of a cover that Mike Zeck did for the Punisher series. I want to say it was volume, I think it was volume 2 or volume, I want to say it was volume 2. And it was issue number 4 too, which is funny. Dark Reign Punisher. This is the variant edition. There's a copy I have of this. I had Mike Zeck sign on the bazooka that he has right there facing out the window. My bad. Gosh, glare. That's what happens, you put them in brand new bags and boards. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? TiVo, it does. Oh God, $2 grand. Oh, Hope Service. Holy smokes, man. What number is it? Oh, okay, the homage one. It's number 4. It is number 4, and it's Dark Reign number 4, the variant edition. Pay $2 for it. I would go find the homage cover. But I tell you, next time I go live stream, I'll show this one alongside the homage cover, so you can see it. And I got Mike Zeck to sign it. I'm only positive I did, because I know I got him to sign my Gang Wars Spider-Man with Punisher on it, and he signed it right on the bazooka. Yeah, it is sick. I love that cover. This one, though, there was no way I was going to leave this. It's definitely a cover swipe. It's the cover swipe where Punisher's shooting Daredevil in the gut. And here he's doing it to the Green Goblin. This is also a variant edition, and it's number 5, Dark Reign. That one's way cool. I just got lucky. I went into my LCS, Radar Toys, and they just happened to pull out a big stock of books out of their warehouse. And I got there in time, and he said, "Yeah, you can thumb through whatever you want." And I just started thumbing through the short boxes, and I found all these, put them off to the side, say, "Hey, put them in my short box." Yeah, isn't it? That is way cool. Freaking love that. So, I'm thinking when I do my customized box for Punisher, for my Punisher books, I was thinking about doing the cover to Punisher #1 for the miniseries. I was thinking about doing that on the cover. It would be pretty cool, but I'm going to do it like sideways, do it the long way on the box to the short way. That way I can get like most of his face in there with his guns blazing, the garbage cans in the background and everything. But I'm not going to work on that one for a while. That one's got a lot of detail on it. Yeah, Mike Zeck, man, freaking love his work. I got to meet him, I think 3 times now, and each time he's just chill, he's laid back. His wife handles more the business side of it all, and he's just more there, greeting people. And I mean, he's constantly doing commissions. So if you can get to his table early to get some signatures before he starts slapping down some of the commission work that he does, then you can get your book signed pretty quick, and be in and out. And you can even probably chat to him. But if he's starting to do commissions, that's usually I'll just sit back and I'll wait till he acknowledges me, and I'll come up and say, "Hey, if you got time, please sign these, and pay for it, whatever, and be on my way." This one here, this is number 6. This one's not a variant edition, and so this is Dark Reign Punisher number 6. This one's pretty cool too. I mean, it looks like Elektra is in there. I mean, that's what I'm getting from the costume, but I don't know. I've never seen these characters before. That's a pretty nice cover for Punisher. But probably better if I pull it back. That glare is just horrendous. Tell you what, if someone ever comes up with a camera that doesn't do as bad glare as I have, they're going to make $1 million, because think how many YouTubers are going to want that camera, especially if you have your books in Mylar. Oh, cool, you met Tim Sale. Sweet. Oh, I will, TiVo. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I will. I'll definitely check that out. I'll make sure my phone is on the charger if I have to watch it on the charger. I'll definitely check it out, TiVo. Thanks, man. You have a great day too, bro. Yeah, Pope, I have one Master of Kung Fu signed by Mike Zeck, and he did it in an AG blue color for me. Man, it was really cool. I actually have a few more Mike Zeck Master of Kung Fu covers that he did, but I was trying to be selective on what I took to him, because it's like $5 a signature, depending on the book, of course. And then if you're going to get it slapped, then he charges you 10. So I didn't want to take too many what I did mainly was I took, the last time I saw him, I took all my Punisher books that I didn't have him signed before for the miniseries. So that was issue 2, 3, and 4, I want to say, I didn't have signed by him at the time. So I took those 3. I took my Secret Wars 8, had him sign that, and the Masters of Kung Fu, and then 2 Captain America books. So yeah, it was pretty spendy, but it was well worth it. Then I got this one, and it's The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. This is issue 4. So I totally missed out on issue 3, so I gotta find it. But yeah, love this series so far. It's a thick book. You got Houdini finally on the cover, because I didn't get to see what issue 3 looked like, so I don't know if he was on the cover. But this has been a very interesting read, to be honest. I've been enjoying it. I don't want to read this one until I get number 3 now, because I'm afraid if I read this, I'm not going to know where I'm at, you know? And the times that I get to read, it's slim to none, honestly. So I got to hunt down issue 3, and my friends at the comic book store were telling me they believe this might be the last issue, because the writers are going to work on another project. But this has just been a fantastic read, because I have 1 and 2, so I just want to find number 3. Hey, Don the Doctor, what's up, buddy? Then I got Oblivion Song, issue 2. Still got to go and read issue 1. From what I heard from this story, it's really good, so I told him, I said, yeah, you know, keep it on my pull list. It's kind of bad, though, because then if I don't like it, it's still on my pull list, right? But, I mean, honestly, I'm getting it at a good price now, and I'd hate to pass up on a book that everybody's been talking about good things about, and then it price goes up and I miss out on even getting the story. Oh, Pope, you're collecting that too? Oh, hey, just don't get in trouble, Don. Hey, Gomez, what's up? Only a couple pages, yeah. Well, hey, Pope, if you got number 3, I'd love to see what the cover looks like. I mean, I could probably look it up online. I just get lazy sometimes, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Okay, Midwest, don't get in trouble. Hey, Doomsday. What's up, buddy? The reason I was laughing when I saw Doomsday, because, sorry. God, I got something just. It'll come to me in a few minutes, but now, hey, what's up, Doomsday? It's good to see you, bro. Oh, Airborne Zapper, what's up, buddy? Thank you for pointing that out, Pope. Now I just see him. He's kind of mixed in with all the colors. Sometimes this screen I can tell by the colors when they pop up. He's here. How you doing, Airborne Zapper? Loved your latest video, bro, on some of those pops. I got to finish watching the rest of it. I got up to the point where you were showing, oh gosh, what's that one? It was into your third pop. I'm trying to remember the pop's name. That's going to be hard for me to remember the name. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying that video, Airborne. I'm going to go back and watch the rest of it today. That was part of my plan, because I hit the like, so now all I have to do is just go right to all the videos I liked, and I can go back and watch that. Yeah, Airborne and Rigged, that's right. Oh. Yeah, my brother AG got to hang out with Rig and Airborne twice now, man. Twice. I'm like missing out. Oh, okay. I already showed this one earlier, but this is my third copy of Amazing Spider-Man 799. So I only have 3 copies of this one, which is fine with me. Love Alex Ross. Just love Alex Ross. Yeah, what my other ones? Trying to stay organized as I go. Oh man. Oh, you're more than welcome, Zapper. More than welcome, bro. Then I got the Mark Millar, John Romita Jr. Kick-Ass issue number 3. So I'm current on this, which is great. And they've been putting aside all the sketch covers for me instead of the colored ones, which is fine. I don't mind, as long as I get the story. And so far I'm actually enjoying this one too. I've only read issue 1. I still have to read issue 2, and I have to read issue 3. I got a lot of reading, man. I'll probably read when I'm retired. That's Doomsday. That's when I'll catch up on all my stuff, man. Or it was actually Bub's Comics. It was Bub's Comics that put out that tag about, 10 reasons we make up for our comic book collecting. And I almost got confused. I almost thought it was Doomsday to put up that video, but it wasn't Doomsday. It was Bub's Comics. So yeah, Bubs, I promise, dude, when I retire and I'm old and this is more gray, I'll be sitting back just reading books. But I do read some of them here and there. Then I found this one, and the artwork to me just screams Sam Keith, but his signature isn't on the front. At least I don't see it. Either way, though, this goes with my Spider-Man collection. This is Spider-Man number 43, Iron Fist. Paid $1 for it, so it was kind of like a last-minute grab. And have this in my collection, so it's just filling up my Spider-Man short boxes. And it totally makes me think of Sam Keith just because how Iron Fist is drawn, but signature isn't on the front. I should probably just crack it open and check it out, right? Okay, take care, Comic Vintage. Yeah, if you got Big come out, I'll definitely check it out. Then I found this one, Big Time, The Amazing Spider-Man, from the Shadows of Evil's Past, The Hobgoblin. This is Ramos and Delgado, and this is number 649. Paid $2 for that one. Pull back slowly. There you go, that's not bad glare, it's better. Yeah, the Spider-Man series, Jason. Oh, you waiting for $7.99 at 801. Hey, Comics of the Bueller, what's up? Just to let everybody know, Comics of the Bueller's contest is still going on too, and he just posted up a video where he's interviewing the man himself who played Flash Gordon. So go check it out. I still have to check it out. It came up, popped up, and I'm like, okay, there's another video I gotta watch. Yeah, the Spider-Man I showed. Yeah. Then I'm down to 5 books left. Found this in the back issues too. It's a 4-part series of Firestar. I only paid $1 for it. This is number 2. Definitely grabbed it because I want the series, but then it just made it even more appealing that Wolverine was on the front cover. So I got that one for $1. So now I'm just needing issue 1 and issue 3, which is funny because here's issue 4. I paid $1 for that one too. All that blue, that's sweet. Then I had this one to hold there for a while, so I was just reading what people were saying. Pardon my French. This is Old Man Hawkeye. This is number 3. I had the variant covered this because that was the one I was able to find at the time, but when they put all those books out of their storage unit, if you want to call it that, or the warehouse, I saw this in the box, so I grabbed it. 3. And then I found this one, Blood, Sweat, and Claws, Weapon X, number 16. I believe someone just showed this cover. So when I saw it still on the wall that came out, I was like, oh, I gotta grab that. Because anytime I see Wolverine and Sabretooth going at it, I grab the cover. Because just the cover alone, I can just stare at it all day. There's just so much fine detail in his face right there, the blood and everything. I mean, and Wolverine's just, oh man, he's getting jacked up hardcore. My saber tooth. And the last book, this of course was a back issue, The Goon number 33. I did not have this one. And yeah, it's, I'll let you guys just read the caption, it's pretty funny. But I do like The Goon, Eric Powell. And this is a really nice copy, because I've come across this copy before, but it would have too many spine ticks, and the cover would always, there would always be a crease either going down the middle or off to the side, you know, and you know, or just be too many pages and the inside folded up like somebody was thumbing through it. So I finally found me a decent copy, and I'm quite happy. And I only paid $2 for it, so that's not too bad. You'll be making workout videos. Oh god, that's hilarious. It's hilarious. That's hilarious. So yeah, that's all my books that I picked up. I didn't want to pick up too many this week, because next week I'm just going to grab what's in my pull boxes. I'm not going to worry about grabbing any back issue stuff. So my comic book there, what I get out of my pull box then will be small. I mean, it will be like a stack probably about that big. Unless I can find some books on the dead cheap, then I'll grab more. But right now, I got bags and boards. The other day, I got bag and board a bunch of my books that I picked up recently, and so they all keep me busy. Looking for She-Hulk's first appearance. Is that book catching up in price? Doomsday? Because if it isn't, yeah, you might want to grab it while it's still, you know, dead cheap. Because I have just a few She-Hulk books. Most of mine are more recent. Well, not recent, but they're more recent than the first series, of course, and they're all the Greg Horn covers. I haven't read one of them yet, but I mainly grabbed them because I love Greg Horn's art. I just do. Yeah, Pope, that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna, I understand what you're saying about no cash. Yeah, I mean I'll have the cash, but there's other things I gotta take care of. So I'm just gonna grab what's in my pull list, and that's it. Yeah. I just got a thing about message left for me. That's cool. Oh wow, it's a nice cover. But one of my friends shared this. I don't know if it'll show up. It's a Batman Superman cover. Let me see if I do that though. Show up. I think it's a virgin cover because there's really no title on it. Sorry, it's just, it almost looks like the drawing that I'm doing there, but Superman's on top and Batman's on the bottom. Nice. You know, let me check real quick. I didn't even think about that. Just wanted to zoom in on it, look at it. Yes, it is. Don the Doctor, way to go, bro. Yeah, it's Jim Lee. Well, it's Jim Lee and another artist. I can barely read that print because it's small. Yeah, it's Jim Lee. Way to go, brother. Yeah, you know, I get you on that, Pope's Erebus. It's crazy when you get one book that comes out and then they put out multiple different covers. But what I've been really enjoying is The Amazing Spider-Man, because every cover so far has been done by Alex Ross. I love Alex Ross. I mean, I just, dude's art is just insane. The detail that, and the coloring that his inker does for him. Because like I said, I'm still not sure if Alex Ross does his own inking. I know he did in one of his series, because it says he pretty much did like the writing and all that stuff. Hey, Bub's Comics. Yeah, I mean, Alex Ross, just beautiful work. Love his stuff. So I'm very happy that with this title here, I'm getting artists that I really love. I don't have to chase on any variants, because he's actually doing, the cover A's, if you want to call them. And, he got all these other artists. They're trying to make sales, so they're bringing in all these other artists to do the covers. And on some titles, I don't mind. Other titles, like, no, I'll just get one. Especially like on the Superman, Action Comics 1000. There's so many good artists that did the covers for those, and it's hard to not want to pick them up, like the Steranko cover. Love Steranko. But, I'm really trying to just make sure I don't throw too much money out there. Yeah, Comics with Bueller. Me and my brother AG went to Portland Comic Con just a while ago, Wizard World Comic Con, and Comics with Bueller was there. I didn't get to run into him, which sucked, but I will one of these days. I already feel like, because we don't live that far apart. But he was saying to me, like, that con just felt really weird that there was only like 3 vendors there, and it did to me too. I was like, this is supposed to be a Comic-Con. There's supposed to be comic books. There's supposed to be more wanting to go out there and find some comic book stores or dealers to come in, and sell comic books. That's what it's all about. That's, besides the cosplay. Cosplay is great too. I love seeing people, how great they do their costumes and stuff, how they make things up. Oh, what is the book? I'll get to that. Let me pull it up so I don't forget. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. You just put it there so I don't forget, so I can get to your question, Jason. But I was saying, so like Comic Bureau was saying there that this latest con that he went to, he was going there basically to work, which is cool, because he did such an amazing job at the Wizard World that they, I guess, caught on to what you were doing, Comics with Bueller, right? That they caught on that you were doing really good interviews with people, so they asked you to do some more shows for him. And I'm sorry, there wasn't too many comics there either. That's weird, man. That's weird. It just seems like nowadays it's coming too much Hollywood, Oh, okay. Did you? I think, hey Jason, I think Gomez answered that one, because here I just see that it's a $2.99 book. It says it's a variant cover. It's done by Jim Lee, and it just has that little logo down at the bottom where Superman's holding up a card, and it says 80 years. But see, it doesn't have the title on there, so I'm just guessing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Miss Hustle, correct me if I'm wrong, Gomez. Wouldn't that be considered a Virgin cover? Because there's no title on the front, it just got that little barcode. No, because Virgin covers don't have anything on the cover, right? Just the art. So yeah, this isn't a Virgin cover. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Batman 45. Issue 45 of Batman. King, Daniel, and Mori are, I guess that's the writer, the inker for it, but Jim Lee did the cover. So it's Batman number 45. That's what it says right here. Let me see if it'll show up again. Block it out. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe that will work. Nope, it doesn't work. Dang it. It's like right there. trying to focus in. Right there it says Batman, that's 45. It's Batman 45 on that one. No, you're cool, Gomez. Hey, you got the information. I'm cool with that. You got it better than me. See, that's Batman number 45. I should have looked a little bit closer. Yeah, I hear that, Pope. I think I've been on for about an hour. The other thing about that San Diego Comic-Con was that Marvel pulled out of that whole production because they were upset at the time when they were trying to promote Ant-Man. They said that it wasn't getting promoted as well, and so they're doing their own thing now in San Diego. They're staying out of that con. They're doing their own thing. So the only I guess big hitter over there is DC, and then of course you should have Dark Horse, you should have Image there at that San Diego Comic-Con, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. But I believe Marvel pulled out of that big con that they always hold down there in San Diego. They're doing their own thing now, and they're supposedly having way better success as getting their movies that they're trying to project out to the mainstream. They're getting it done a lot better. Yeah, I find a different outlet. The one thing that I really like going to now, for me, is the more smaller, intimate cons. What I mean by that is, like, there's one that they do. I wouldn't really consider it a con. It's more like a swap meet. I find that I can really find better books that way, at better, just a little bit of better prices. But there's like multiple people there. I mean, that's all it is. At this one in where I live in Oregon, it's called the Soft Squatch Swap Meet, and a lot of people that are, they're selling off their personal collections. There's a couple of people that just have like little stores, around towns here and there that come to this. There's other people that come from like Portland to come to this and sell books, and so a lot of times they don't want to go back with all those books, so they sell them dead cheap. The only other con that I want to go to is going to be coming up, should be in November, and that's going to be in Eugene, and it's the Eugene Comic-Con, and my wife's friend helps run that, so he usually does pull in some pretty good people from stores. He always goes to local comic book stores around towns and asks them if they want to come in. And I don't think he charges them too much to set up a booth and all that stuff, because he wants to help support the local comic book stores around town. And just any stores that sell anything pop culture, which is cool. And he usually gets some pretty decent artists there and inkers and things like that. And he hasn't had Jim Lee yet, but he always gets my Uncle Randy, which is cool. I always go to him and talk to him. And then the next one I want to go to is going to be in Portland again. It's going to be the Rose City Comic Con. To me, that one's the best con that comes around for me. Besides, I know there's the one in Seattle, but I haven't gone to that one because that would have to take me like a 2-day trip. I'd have to stay up there. I wouldn't want to drive all up there one day and have to drive all the way back home. But the Rose City Comic Con, the one I went to at Frosty, Undisputed Frost, that one was great. They had just tables and tables set up of just artists, artist galleries, inkers, writers, all that stuff. Cover artists. They had Scotty Young there, things like that. They had Michael Finch and his wife there. They had, or Meredith Finch. They had Mike Allred there and his wife. Then they had, that was mainly right down the center. The way over here were all the vendors. And I mean, God, there was at least 12, if not 15 vendors there just selling books. Then you had ones that were just selling pops and things like that. And then way over on the other side, that's where you had all the TV stars and things like that. So they really broke it up in great sections, and there was just so much to do that it was hard to try to get it all done in one day. Had a beer. We grab one more beer, and I'll probably stay on for just a little bit longer. Oh, this chair is comfortable. It's my throne to my drum set. Yeah, I hear you on that. Getting taxed. That's why I love living in Oregon. There's no sales tax. Nothing. Yeah, get the brisky. Cheers, Gomez. Cheers. Blue moon. Blue moon all day, really, pretty much. Yep. Clink, clink. Wait. Okay, I'll just pretend this is your arm. Oh, didn't do a good job. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I hear you, Midwest. The only reason I am because my day off. I miss Hustle since you showed up late. Well, you didn't show up late. I mean, since you just showed up not too long ago. I'll just show this real quick. I showed her earlier. This is a drawing I'm doing for a friend at work's grandson. So I got most of the black outline done on Batman, and I got to go in and do the Superman. And it's like the quick little sketch. I knocked it out yesterday. Sketches like this don't take me too long. I mean, I do a lot of erasing, but it doesn't take me too long. What takes me the longest is going back and doing all the coloring, because that's when I get to be too picky about my coloring. Yeah, her grandson loves Batman. I figured I'd throw Superman in there. Oh, I'll definitely keep an eye on that Doomsday. Oh, thanks, Gomez. And thanks, Miss Hustle. Hey, Don, clink, clink. That's right. Oh, thanks, Miss Hustle. Yeah, it's getting there. I mean, there was a spot right by his foot. I didn't realize the ink from the pen bled a little bit. My hand touched it, kind of smeared it. I was like, I can just go and scribble over that. Man, it's going to be a relaxing day today for me. I don't have too much to do. I got a lot of it done the other day. First, issue 1 of She-Hulk, is that the first appearance? I've honestly, I think you're asking Doomsday Comics on that one. Yeah, I'm not sure when her first appearance is. That's bad. I just Hey, take care, Gomez. Thanks for coming in here, bud. Really not sure when her first appearance is, so thank God for technology and Google. Let's see here. First appearance of She-Hulk.
She-Hulk's first appearance is Savage She-Hulk #1.
There you go. I don't know if you heard that. Savage She-Hulk #1 is the first appearance of She-Hulk. Yeah, so that would be this one. Holy smokes. The price on that? Somebody's selling the price. Oh man. Somebody wants like over $3 grand for that one. Hell no. Let me see if I can get a decent image of that. Oh, I use Google for everything. This house, believe. Yeah, Jiminy Christmas. Somebody wants like. This is what the front cover should look like. Come on, focus in. Up. Okay, I'll see if I can find something better. Let me see here. Nope, that won't pull up. Let me just look at images. This actually, I'm sorry. This is the first appearance. This is the first appearance of She-Hulk right here. Sorry, loading up the wrong one. Maybe that will come in better. That's the first appearance of She-Hulk right there. I forgot they came out with the second series of Savage She-Hulk, but that's the first appearance of She-Hulk right there. It's kind of like how they did the Incredible Hulk. Exactly the same. Yeah, it's a white cover. Yeah, Savage. Yeah, that's a beautiful cover. Because I have this one. This is the only one I have. And mine, I believe mine is a newsstand. That was the first one I was trying to show. Let me see if it'll come up. Come on. There we go. That's the cover that I have, and that was their second series, I believe, of course, second volume. Which these ones aren't that bad as price goes. You can pick them up, you know, pretty good, reasonable price. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Airborne. Yeah, I just showed that. I realized, I go, wait a second. Yeah, that's not the first appearance. So yeah, this is the one I wish I would have got, though. This was a cover swipe. It was homage to, of course, Hulk 181. This is a cover I wish I would have got when it came out. Never got a chance to. Let me see if it'll show up. Love that cover. Never got it. Excuse me. That's one of them. That's one of the covers I want to get, the homage cover. This one, of course, was risque for its time, and I'm surprised they actually got away with it. This cover right here. She-Hulk has some really nice covers. See, I wasn't collecting She-Hulk. I wasn't collecting this She-Hulk then when it was coming out. I really didn't start getting into her until I started getting my Greg Horn covers of She-Hulk, because I really like how Greg Horn drew her. It was just amazing, you know. And I've showed those books before. Yeah, she was Laura. Yeah, John Byrne. Yeah, you know, I got to meet him. He signed an X-Men book for me one time, and you know, he's a really nice guy. And it was like in a comic book store / sports store, and he only signs the inside of the book. He won't sign the cover of a book. Seeing Lars come up on. Yeah, I went with the beach ball. I have that. Yeah, I have that cover. I have the Pulp Fiction cover of the She-Hulk one, Sensational She-Hulk. Let me see if I still have mine. And mine, though, God, I looked at it the other day, and it definitely has a ding in the right corner. And it's got some spine ticks, but not breaking color. But it's just that ding in the corner. I was like, so disappointed. Because I really wanted to keep that thing. Here's the beach ball one you're talking about, Miss Hustle. This one's really cool. Yeah. Yep. That's another risque cover of hers. Yeah, the Pulp Fiction one's cool because she's laying on the bed, and I want to say there's like a Captain America pillow on there. Let me see if I can find it. Oh boy. Sometimes you gotta scroll through these things like crazy. Or let me just do this. Pulp Fiction She-Hulk cover.
Check out these pictures.
There we go. Right there, bam. Easier than scrolling. Or, yeah, there's like a Captain America pillow. There's like a Spider-Man blanket. Or no, it's a Punisher pillow. It looks like it's like a, yeah, it's a small little Punisher pillow. And there's like a Spider-Man blanket. There's a Fantastic Four lampshade, which is pretty cool. You're talking about this one, right? There we go. Now it zooms in. Yeah, that's such a cool cover. I like that a lot. Made it look like the Uma Thurman, right? Yeah, great cover. Great cover. Oh, you know, I didn't think of that. Gosh, Pope, I think you're right. The Danny Moore, yeah. Hey, take care, Doomsday. Thanks you for coming in. Doomsday, have a great day, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Sometimes I read these things too fast. I'm trying to multitask. Yeah, it was Incredible Hulk. Pulp Fiction, yeah. On mine, they have, oh, what is it? They have something crossed out on my cover. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm just, brain's not working. Let me see if they, like on mine, it's all crossed out, or I think it says a Hulk or something like that. Or, well, I'll find it another time. Biggie. Pope Gippy's back. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm still on for a little bit longer. Oh, man. Oh, I'm just trying to think if there was anything I haven't shown in a while. I think I've showed everything. Oh, mostly everything, not everything. There's some stuff I got to keep a secret to my TP. I did get another little mystery mini, but it was a double. I'll have to show that. Yeah, you know, and did Airborne, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they come out with, they did come out with the Pulp Fiction line, didn't they? Didn't they have one of Samuel L. Jackson's character and, oh gosh, think of his name in a few minutes, John Travolta? My phone keeps alerting me of something that's not popping up. Maybe, no, I know what it is, just because I have it on the page where it shows advertisements. Yeah, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because I remember seeing the Samuel L. Jackson one, and I'm only positive I did. And I know they did have the Uma Thurman in the, of course, in the Bruce Lee outfit, right? She's holding the sword. That's for Kill Bill, though. That was for Kill Bill. Gosh, I'm thinking getting it crossed with, jeez, that's bad. The one thing I do want to talk about again, just one more time, is RC3 Art. Is his latest video that he put up? He's kind of showing everyone. He's trying to show everybody the selection of books that they're going to be going through. They're going to be putting together for his subscription boxes that him and his dad are putting together for the community or for anybody, you know, where you can sign up and get these books at really good prices in a subscription box, and they will try to set these boxes up to what you would like. So you're not just getting random books that you're like, I don't care for this one, and toss it aside. You know, they will really try to round these boxes around what you like to collect. And if you go check out his latest video, he has the links up there and everything like that to show you where you can go on Facebook, on YouTube and things like that. I don't know how to do the linking of channels. I suck at that. I don't know why. I don't know how to do it. It took me a long time to figure out how to copy and paste my video for someone's contest video. So it's probably just something simple as touching a button, but you know, I just get too much stuff logged in my head and I forget things real easy, especially if it's something simple like that. But if you guys have a chance, go check it out. If it's something you're interested in, I think you won't be disappointed. Because him and his dad, they have a huge collection of books that they're just trying to, you know, get out to the community or just get them out there to anybody who's interested, so they can shrink down their collection so they can start getting things better organized too. But I'm thinking about signing up for one myself. To be honest, I was talking to my wife. I just got to get her on board because I think it's only like $19 a month. Or if you, I think he's got like even a bigger box that you can put on, you know, is what you like to order. Well, yeah, with cheese. That was probably my favorite. That was probably some of my favorite lines was when they were in the restaurant and they're talking. He's all, "Damn, I better be a Smart pig. I don't eat no filthy animal. He's like, what? Well, would you eat a dog? Dog ain't. He said it'd be not intelligent. Him and Samuel L. Jackson just going off. That was hilarious. All right. So yeah, it's 11:33. Hey, Matilda. Back again. Nice. Well, yeah, with cheese. Yep, love that. Yep, Jules. Bad mother effer. Yeah, I love Pulp Fiction. I have it on VHS and DVD. Miss Hustle, I think, is still here. I think she's doing more listening. She's able to do more listening. She might be busy right now, but she's here. Oh man. So does anybody have anything they want to ask or a question? I'll try to answer any questions. Just trying to Matilda. That's cool. If not, I'll probably end this because I had already showed everything I think I wanted to show. I'll probably think of something after I'm done, right? That's how it always happens. But if anybody has any contests they want to talk about, please bring it up in the chat. If anybody has any auctions they're going to go on to sell some books, let everybody know in here, please, because you know, definitely get some good deals. No, I have not seen that yet, Pope Kimpy. Oh, thanks, Miss Hustle. Do I work as an artist? I wish, Matilda. I wish I did. I wish I could. That would be fun, but then it'd also be, you know, pulling at the beard more so, and I have patches because I get to a point where, you know, for sitting for that long, it starts to hurt my back, become an old man. But yeah, I wish I did. No, I do art on the side just for the fun of it, just to keep my mind and my eyes and my hand coordination good. You know, it's like I used to play video games to be able to do that. Keep my mind rolling and my eyes focused. But I used to actually play music for a while there. I used to play music where I'd go and do gigs and get paid for it, but I never saw any of the money. The other guys used to keep the money. I told them put it back into the band, pay for our gas or whatnot. But I used to be a starving artist in music. But as for art, no, I've always just drawn just because I, you know, just get an urge to want to do it. But yeah, if you guys like the latest, like the short little videos and that long one where I was drawing, I can do more of those down the run. I just didn't know if anybody would like them as much, but I appreciate that, Miss Hustle. Thank you for saying you like those videos, because I don't mind doing it. I'm trying to find different angles to where you can, you know, more see how I'm deciding colors or drawing it, you know, not my face but the picture, you know. I make weird faces when I draw. I don't know what it is. Yes, you're right, Pope Kimpy. That is so true. Yeah. It's always drink tickets. Yep. As soon as I'm bloody rich, Matilda. But that's so funny, Pope Kimpy. That is so true. Yeah, I used to always get the drink tickets from the other guys in the band because they didn't drink, so they'd be like, "Here, you can have my drink tickets." So I'd get I'd have 6 of them. I'd have 6 drink tickets at the end of the night instead of just 2. So it was great. I'd sit there and just after the show, I'd drink. Oh man, I'd have a blast. Every once in a while, I'd get gas money. When I was in the band called Liquid, I was in that band for 6 years, and I kind of joined that band right after I moved from California up to here. Actually, no, I'm sorry. When I moved up to California, up to Oregon, I started a band. I was in a band called Daddy Buck, and it was like a Pink Floyd, Doors / Metallica, Alice in Chains kind of feel, because I brought the more heavier, and those guys had the more Pink Floyd and Doors sound. And that band was doing really good. And then when that band broke up, I joined a band called Liquid, and I was in that band for like 6 years. And the biggest gig we had was we went all the way to Vegas and played at a haunted house convention kind of thing. That was really cool. And so we went up there, and it was crazy. We did it for 5 nights, and I mean, they got some pretty good turnouts. We had like a lot of people show up, and for 5 nights we would just play. Oh gosh, we'd start I think at 6, and we'd end around like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we'd have breaks in between them. But we had about 15 songs that we would play, but we always had to play the song we wrote for the guy, and it was called Bonnie Screams. Excuse me for that burp. Oh man, that was bad. Thank God this isn't smell-o-vision. You have a zombie face when you draw Matilda. That's hilarious. I think I kind of start doing like the faces like you would see like most guitar players get when they're up on stage. They kind of look, maybe, I don't know, I don't really look at my face when I'm drawing. I just know like I sit at weird angles, which is crazy. I should be sitting up straight and just going drawing, but I sit like at the side like this, and I don't know why I do that. I just do. That's hilarious, zombie faces. Yeah, after all the whole music thing kind of ended for me, I just got to a point where I decided I had to do something that was, creative enough. Creative. That's even a word. That would just keep me motivated to do something. And drawing just seemed to be the thing I got drawn to. So I'm hoping that if I start doing music again, it doesn't take away from me wanting to draw, because I love to draw. It's just a great way to spend your day, listen to some good music, and just, doodle. It's fun. Keeps me out of trouble, for one. Better out than in. Oh, that's good. That's classic. Better out than in, I say. Like Shrek, Thanks, Pope. Yeah, I think one of my favorite movies, animated. Here's a question. I'm gonna put it out there for all of you to answer. What is your favorite Disney animated movie, all time? All time. And some people answer that, then I'll answer mine. Grab another beer. Might as well, right? Be on my 3rd beer. There we go. Oh, sweet. 3rd beer. Not mowing the lawn today. If I do, I'm going to start having some wiggly lines. Miss Hustle's first answer, Aladdin. Yes, Aladdin was a great movie. Comic Book Champ, what's up, buddy? Welcome. RC3 Art. Beer! That's right. That's the man I was talking about earlier, about him having the subscription boxes. So if you guys can, if you're not subbed to his channel, he's in here now. Just click on his little icon, sub his channel, and check out his videos. He's been putting out some recent videos, and he's talking about the subscription boxes that he's trying to supply out there for us here in the community at good prices, at really good prices. So go check it out. He actually has, like I said, one where he's hanging out with, it's pretty much, I mean, it's not his brother, but when you have good friends you consider to be like a brother to you, or sister. He's in there working with him. They're going through books, and you'll hear him talking to me a lot because I was there, but it was still cool just to watch them organize books. I love to watch that kind of stuff. It's weird, You know, some people like to watch videos, or I'm sorry, TV shows where people are fixing and rebuilding homes. I like to watch those too. But watching people going through comic books, I can just sit there all day and just watch it. So go check out his channel, please. I think you'll like what he has, and he's a great artist too. Oh my God, he's a great artist. Oh, thanks, Bubs. I appreciate that, man. You don't. Oh, okay. So you don't have one. Okay. Well, just name off one, Matilda. Yeah. So if anybody wants to name off one of their favorite Disney animated movies, please do, because then I'll answer mine at the end. Dark Cauldron. That's a good one, Bub Kimpy. The Rescuers. Nice. Vincho C's in the house. How's it going, buddy? Yes, I did. RC3R. I did. Talked about you in the beginning. Talked about you in the middle. I'm talking about you now. No, it ain't like that, Miss Hustle. Come on. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Well, my favorite Disney movie all time favorite Disney movie. And it was hard because I do like The Fox and the Hound. Love that movie. But my favorite Disney movie all time is Sword in the Stone. I just love that Disney movie. That's like my all-time favorite. Oh, cool, Jason Smith. Thank you for subbing his channel. He has a great channel. Yeah, that many to go through. Oh my God. Dude, that's insane. Yeah, Midwest though, that was well worth it, bro. Seriously. I was glued to watching what you were doing in your live stream more so than I was the TV, but I was trying to watch the last War of the Planet of the Apes movie, right? I think I mentioned that in your chat. But my son was like, well, you're not even watching the movie, you're watching your phone. I go, hey, I can multitask. So I was watching every book you're popping up and eating greasy chicken at the same time. It was kind of funny. But yeah, I love watching that. And like RC3 Art, when he had his video up, I was watching it and he's like, man, I don't know how you're not bored. And I'm like, dude, I love this. This is great. Yeah. I'm not kidding you guys. Please go check out his channel. I think you'll like how him and his dad are setting these things up. I mean, honestly. This hustle. Yeah, chicken too, Midwest. Right on, brother. Right on. Did you have KFC? I mean, I told you I had Safeway. Safeway isn't bad. That's like, you know, I would say it goes like KFC, then your mom's chicken, because you always gotta love your mom's chicken. Whatever, however your mom cooks chicken, you gotta love that. Then you have a third, and I'd say my third would be like Safeway. You know, because I don't have any waffles and chicken places around here, which I would. Oh man, I'd be on that like crazy. You're over at Disney, they can't have your soul, Matilda. That's I'm laughing because that is kind of funny. I mean, because Disney does have those movies where after a while the story almost kind of seems the same. It's just different characters, and then they have they always have those movies though. God, it's like in the movie Up. I love the movie Up. And sorry, I was trying to do chats and talk at the same time. Oh, cool. RC3 Art, please do another stream of that. That'd be cool, because I'll definitely watch, man. Popeyes. Popeye, I always see advertisements for that, dude, but they don't have one nearby me. It sucks. Bubs, it is heaven? Okay, dude, I'm going to have to try that out. Wally was cute too, Miss Hustle. You all right? No, on Pixar movies. It's okay. You can throw in Pixar. That's all right. I don't mind. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Matilda was mentioning she won't let Disney have her soul, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, and Wally is like Johnny Five. You're right, Jason Smith. Chick-fil-A's. I don't think I've ever tried Chick-fil-A's Vince OC. I'm going to try that out. What I was going to say, though, was that Disney always has a way, like in the movie Up, right? I was like falling in love with the little character, the old man when he was real little and stuff like that, and he found his true love, and they got married and all that stuff, and then she dies. I'm like, what? It's like they do the killing right off the bat, and then they always end it on on a good note. Which, I mean, that movie to me, it's like in Bambi too. I'm like, man, Disney has a way to get you to fall in love with this character, and all of a sudden they kill him off, and then they keep the story going, and you even fall more in love with what they're trying to say in their movies. Whoa, that kind of burned. Yeah, they did need a short circuit too. The first one was good. I mean, there's only certain movies out there. I'm almost going on 2 hours. Nice. There's only certain movies out there when they do a sequel, it's better, than the original sometimes. But then, when they start going too far, then you're like, oh god, the first one was a better one. Yes, Lion King was a good twist too. I want to say Lion King 1 and 2 were probably my favorites. I know they came out the third one. That one was kind of But like the first one was hilarious with the hyenas saying Mufasa, Mufasa. You had gosh, wasn't Whoopi Goldberg one of the hyenas in that movie? Tangled was your last favorite, Pope Cerebus? My oldest daughter loves Tangled. That's like her favorite movie. I thought that one was good. I really enjoyed it. You didn't like Lion King Matilda, really? That's okay though. Hey, no hard feelings, man. Everybody has a right to their opinions. I thought Lion King was good. I thought the first one was hilarious with Pumbaa and Timon. That inside. Oh my god, Matilda, that's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about that, Jason. Yes, G. Martin, yeah. Marion, yeah. Pope Cerebus is still against Pixar animation. The other series I really liked was Toy Story. Toy Story, I thought each one just kept getting better and better. And the last one, I'm not going to lie about this, the last Toy Story movie, I almost started to tear up in the theater when they were all holding, sorry, spoiler alert, they're all holding hands and they're about to go into the incinerator. And then those little Martian squeaky toys save them, I almost teared up there because I'm like, man, I'm not going to lie. Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke is my favorite Cheech and Chong movie. Hands down, Miss Hustle. Hands down. I love that movie. Love that movie. Jason, that's hilarious. Alice in Wonderland and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Pope Gimpy, those are two good movies too. Two good movies. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland's my wife's favorite. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, my kids have not seen that yet. Now, I'm wondering how they would take to that movie because I don't have that at all on VHS or DVD. Matilda, I'm dead inside. I don't like Toy Story either. Oh my God. How could Woody Harrelson, I mean not Woody Harrelson, but you had, Woody, played by Tom Hanks. You had Buzz Lightyear, played by Tim Allen. Oh gosh, you had Homeboy who played the Slinky Dog. Oh gosh, what was his name? Like Ernie or something like that. God no, it wasn't Ernie. The Incredibles was good. They're coming out number 2 pretty soon, Bubs. Oh, Miss Hustle, you weren't into Toy Story. Oh my God. Okay, that's going to change how I feel about you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like I said, not every movie out there is for everyone. Now you got Up and Smoke in your head, Poke Gimpy. Yeah, you know, you do got a point there, Pope Cerebus, about Little Mermaid. Ernest, thank you, Pope. That's right. Ernest was the one that did the voice for the Slinky. And then, of course, the mailman from, gosh, everybody knows your name. That is Cheers, played the voice of the pig. Ernest movies were hilarious. But as long as you guys don't say you guys didn't really say anything bad about Sword in the Stone. I love Sword in the Stone. I love the fact how he changes into a fish, a squirrel, oh gosh, a bird. Love that movie. There you go, Jason. Name off some of those movies. That's cool. It's 11:53 where I'm at. Almost 12. Oh, you did like that one. All right, cool. You talking about the movie I talked about, right, Matilda? Mad Madam Mim. Yep. Oh man, Merlin was awesome, especially with Archimedes the owl. Love the owl. Oh, dude? LP's in the house. What's up, buddy? Tat. Just blew over my question. I'm sorry, bro. What was your question? I'll answer it. No, I have not seen that. Intro C. I'll have to check that out. I've had a couple beers in me, so if someone's joking with me too about certain things, it's probably going to go right over my head. Don Rickles has the voice of Mr. Oh, really? No way. Don Rickles. I'll have to go back and look. I did not ever catch that Don Rickles was the voice of Mr. Potato Head. If I played any cornhole lately. No, I have not, LP. Last time I did play, though, was when it was a really nice sunny day. I'm hoping today I will with my youngest son. Not, I mean, seriously, there's boards and there's bean bags you throw. But hey, LP, since you're here, dude, I showed this off earlier and I'll show it off again. Here is my old Levi's jacket. Crash Course in Brain Surgery right there in Metallica, buddy. So if anybody out there has a Levi's jacket or just a jacket with a patch on it, that's Anthrax right there. Persistence of Time. I saw them for that tour. I saw them for many tours. There's Metallica, Don't Tread on Me. Watch out, that patch there. This jacket still fits me, LP. This jacket still fits me. It's stone washed. And then I do have the acid wash version of this Levi's jacket. And that's where I'm going to put the Don't Tread on Me back patch. So I showed this off. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, freaking love that. I have a bunch of back patches. I never got sewn on my jacket yet. Wash it? Oh, I've washed this many times. But you know what, though? I would actually take this jacket to a dry cleaners because then they do the pressing and all that stuff. Put that coat right there. You're seeing Anthrax in 2 weeks, Pope Cerebus? Nice, bro. I've seen them. Oh, God. I've been to like over maybe 41, 42 concerts in my lifetime. And thanks, brother. Thanks, LP. Yeah, I saw both of my Levi's jackets. Of course, when I stretch my arms like this, they come down a little bit. Probably pretty much like my shirt does here. But I still have them. Still have them. And that Don't Tread on Me back patch is going to finally go on my whitewashed one when I give it to my aunt. But Anthrax, yeah. Craziest thing about Anthrax, Pope Cerebus, make sure I say this right, drinking, right, was one of my wife's friends who tattoos for a living now. And I mean, he looks completely different from his high school pictures. Lamb of God, right on. Testament, Lamb of God. Now I'm trying to keep up with everybody's questions. Nice, bro. Anthrax is my favorite hard rock band of all time. Of course, the first album I ever listened to back in the day was Metallica, Master of Puppets. That's what got me turned on to, rock music, heavy metal music, and all that stuff. Too many texts. Ernest Saves Christmas, yeah. That's another good one, Miss Hustle. So, my wife's friend, she grew up with, from grade school all the way to high school and everything like that. His name is Chris. He has a channel on YouTube where he does tattooing and stuff like that, and I believe it's called Chris Area 51. That's the name. His tattoo parlor is called Area 51. Now, he goes to all these comic book conventions. He's been to the ones up in Portland. I don't think he does the Wizard World. He doesn't do the Wizard World ones anymore. He will do the Rose City one, though. And he goes to all these comic conventions all around the world, and he tattoos at these conventions. People come up and say, I want a Thor, I want, whatever character. He'll tattoo him, and he's got a group of people. And when he's gone to the ones in Chicago and, gosh, you name it, everywhere around the United States, he's ran into some celebrities. Some of them, to name off, have been Kirk Hammett, the guy who played Eddie Monster on The Monsters. And then he did one where he ran into Charlie from Anthrax. And he tattooed Charlie from Anthrax. And he's been to his house. And he's hung out with Charlie. And I'm just like, dude, hook up a brother. He's my favorite drummer in the whole entire world, besides, the drummer from Zeppelin, Bonham. But of course, he's passed away, rest in peace. But Charlie's my favorite drummer. He's the one who got me into wanting to play drums besides Lars. It goes Charlie, then, it goes Jason Bonham, Charlie, then Lars for me for drummers. Is anybody? Oh, okay, I'll show that real quick. RC3 art. This is as far as I've gotten so far. Forgot to send you a pic. I started inking in the Batman. Well, anyways, I was saying, so he's tattooed like just a slew of famous musicians, TV stars, TV actors, stuff like that. So if you guys aren't subscribed to his channel, check out Chris from Area 51. He should be in my sub. My channels I'm sub to. Check out his channel. You will not be disappointed. Guy's just a cool guy all around. Seriously, down to earth. But he's met all these famous people. So his wife came up with the idea of starting Heavy Metal Con. I believe that's what's going to be titled. Where all these musicians that they've met, they're going to see if they'll come to this con and, be there for fans to come and meet them, get autographs, get things signed. Oh, thanks, RC3 Art. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, it's coming along. You were hooked after Among the Living. Yeah, for me it was oh gosh. I have the cassette tapes right over there. Just been drinking too much. I don't want to walk and stumble. Well, I show the finished. Yeah, I will. When that's all done, I will, because I'll show it before I give it to my friend. If that's what you're meaning, Matilda. That's cool, Pope. Yeah, you should come to Portland, LP. But like I say, he's met Charlie. He's known Charlie now for a couple of years. They're like best of friends because they both have a love for The Simpsons. So I'm hoping Charlie shows up for this Headbangers thing. I think that's what, it's not called Headbangers because that's from MTV way back in the day. But I think it's called like Metal Con. So if Charlie shows up, I am going to be there and I am going to get his autograph. I'll pull off the head off my snare drum over there. And get him to sign it. Stay before you, yes. My cousin had that album and he gave it to me. It was actually, he had it on cassette tape. He gave it to me and it had the sticker in there. I still have the sticker. But yeah, I've seen Anthrax many times. Freaking love that band. Charlie actually writes the guitar riffs, the drum parts. He doesn't do the vocals as much. I think he does write some of the lyrics, but he leaves that up to the man in charge for that. Oh, I'm trying to think of names, it's eluding me, but Charlie does write a lot of the stuff for Anthrax. Oh man, 3 beers in me. I think I gotta use the restroom. That time comes, I'll have to end my stream. God, I've been going on for about 3 hours, or no, like a little over 2 hours. Oh, thanks, Jason Smith. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I just try to like kind of let this show kind of do what it does and let everybody chat and try to answer some questions and read everything as fast as it's popping up. Oh, that's hilarious. You know, the only band I have not seen, which I wish I could have seen, was Motley Crue. I wish I could have seen Motley Crue. Or Kiss, to be honest. I mean, I do like Kiss. I do have a few of their albums, but I would just like to see them just to say I saw them, you know. I was just fortunate over the years that I was able to see bands like INXS when they still had Michael Hutchinson in the band. Just like with Stone Temple Pilots when they had Scott Weiland in the band, Alice in Chains when they still had Lane Stanley, you know, with bands like that, you know, it's just great to be able to see them. I still haven't seen Pearl Jam, and Pearl Jam is one of my favorite bands. I have a tattoo on my leg of that, a couple tattoos on my legs actually, but one of the bands. Hey, take care, Pope Cerebus. Thank you, man. Thank you for hanging on as long as you did. I appreciate that big time. Matilda, you are so dang funny. You cracked me up. 4-way flashers. Sorry, I know you were in here earlier, and I totally forgot to give you a thank you for coming in here. Thank you for coming in here, 4-way flashers. Oh, see, I would have loved to see Pearl Jam, dude. Congrats on being able to see them. Take care, Matilda. Yeah, dude, that's awesome, Bubs. You got to see Motley Crue on the last tour. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Pope Service. You got to see STP with their new singer, and you said he was good. Yeah, I got to see them with Scott Weiland. Oh, man. Fantastic show. I mean, I love Scott Weiland's voice. I love his energy. And, dude, I listened to his stuff, and I got to see Soundgarden too a long time ago when they did Down on the Green. It was them, Body Count, you know, Ice-T of course, Faith No More, and I know it was Metallica. Gosh, I can't remember the other band. It's been a long time, but I got to see Soundgarden when they still had Chris Cornell when he was still like really young. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, Buff Gimpy. I love freaking Alice in Chains. But Testament, I got to see Testament so many times too because I lived in the Bay Area. They'd always come around. I would have loved to see Nirvana too, 4-way flashers. With Testament though, it was cool. They came to a record store in Concord, down in California. Temple of the Dog, yeah. They came to a record store down in Concord, in California. It was called Rasputin's Records, and it was just the only thing that kept them separated from the huge crowd that was there was just fold-out tables, honestly. So it was me, my brother AG, and like 2 of our other good friends. One of our friends, huge Testament fan, and we got in there. We're going down the line, and there's footage of it somewhere, but I don't know. I can't remember who has it. But my friend had a tattoo right here on his arm of a BC Rich Warlock, of the guitar that he actually owns, American Neck Through. It's not a bolt-on. And he had like this weird kind of like skull tattooed in front of it. Well, the bass player, Greg from Testament, just freaked out over that tattoo and actually pointed out. You can see him going like that in the video and talking about it. Oh, you saw Revolver. Yeah, you know, Pope, there's some, oh gosh. Oh no, I was getting confused there for a minute, but when, well, I'll go to the Testament, then I'll get to what you're saying there. So, they tripped out about that. Then after that, it seemed like, whenever Testament would come to do a little show at a place near where I was living in California, Chuck Billy, the lead singer, would always come by on his Harley and drive up, and he would see us in the crowd, and he'd say, hey, come hang out with us. So we got to hang out with Testament. Go in there, drink some beers with them, man, and watch them set up their gear. I mean, it was just, like, so cool. And my friend, one of my brother AG's closest friends, man, it just always blew me. He's like, what? You got to hang out. So we went to another show, and he walked right through the building, and he saw us, and he pulled us in. So our friend, who's a huge Testament fan, got to go in with us, and we just hung out with them for the shows. It was so cool. Testament was just one of those bands I loved to watch. But I'd say was like when Chris Cornell passed away, it was, he, of course, he did leave, oh gosh, the band that he was with, the guys from Rage Against the Machine. Oh, jeez. Audioslave. The bass player from Audioslave, he said, like, Chris Cornell had, like, one of the best voices he's ever heard in his whole entire life. And it's kind of like the same with Scott Weiland. I mean, honestly, Red Velvet Revolver was just an amazing band. His voice is phenomenal. Bob Kippy, yeah. That album Core was good. Testament is the real deal. They are Midwest. Like I said, I got to hang out with those guys. Those guys are awesome. One of the best concerts I ever went to, though, back in the 8th grade. Wow. One of the best concerts I ever got to go to was, it wasn't the Henry Kaiser Convention, because that was an old Catholic church where I got to see freaking Slayer, Megadeth, and Testament. Oh my God, dude. Talk about a pit. Holy crap. Pardon my language. Really, Forward Flashers? Wow, man. Hey, I'm an old fart too, man. Trust me. I'm older than I look. Yes, the drummer for Rage Against the Machine, he is a freaking amazing drummer. That guy is good. But when I saw it was the headliner was Anthrax. And what it was they were playing at this place down in San Francisco, I want to say. And when you walked in, there was two levels to this place. You saw Biohazard open for Sepultura, then Pantera. Wow, dude! I have not yet seen Sepultura or Pantera or any of those bands, but I love both of those bands. Biohazard's good too. You saw Van Halen. Eventually, I got to see Van Halen, not David Lee Roth, but the Hagar. I got to see them twice with Hagar. Sepultura is an awesome band, but it was a concert I went to go see Anthrax, and the cold makes you look young. Yeah, there you go, Forward Flashers. That's what it does for me, I guess. I'll just use that because I do work sometimes in an area where it's really cold and we got food. We got to keep frozen. But it was a two layers place, So you can go downstairs after the main stage was, and you can go upstairs. They had some weird stores up there, and they had like little bands off to the side, that were on the streets that were coming into play. People could pay them. But my friend told me about this. He said, "Yeah, we got to go to this show. Trust me, you're gonna love it." So I said, "All right." So I show up, and like I said, Anthrax was the headliner. I can't remember the other band's names, to be honest with you. But there was this one band. I knew they had the lead guitarist from Faith No More in the band. So they were upstage and they were playing. And so I was upstairs and I was just kind of hanging out. And my friend goes, "Dude, look over there." And I look over there. There's Lane Stanley and, oh gosh, Jerry Cantrell talking to the two guitar players from Slayer. They're just standing there, right by this balcony, just chilling there, talking, right? And I'm like, what? Dude, is that who I think it is? Like, yeah. So he just goes, "Watch this." So he just walks over and he starts talking to him. I mean, literally, just like interrupts what they're doing. They're all talking. Now he's talking with them. They're talking to him. I'm just like, holy shit, dude! Freaking Kerry King and Wayne Stanley and what the hell, Jerry Cantrell. So the only thing I think of was go to the bar, grab some beers, and I just walk up and go like this, and they grab the beers from my hands, and I'm just quiet. I'm just listening to them talk. I'm like, holy shit, holy crap, And so I then go downstairs, and I'm down there. I'm watching this band with the lead guitarist from Faith No More. And all of a sudden, this guy just comes up and he just starts singing for him. And I'm looking at my buddy. I'm going, dude, I think that's Jason Newsted. And he goes, no, man, that ain't Jason Newsted. His hair is short. Well, not thinking at the time, this is when Metallica cut off all their hair. A lot of the guys did. So Jason Newsted had like a buzz cut. And sure enough, that was Jason. Because when he was done with the song, he's starting to walk away. And the singer gets up and goes, hey, thanks, Jason. Thanks for singing for us. And I look up, and right there in the sound booth, there's Kirk Hammett, Lars, James Hetfield, just hanging right up there in the sound booth. I'm like, what the fudge? So the rest of the night, I mean, there was just like major musicians just hanging around. And then the lead singer from Exodus, the original lead singer from Exodus, he always showed up at every shows I went to. So it was cool. I kind of get to know him too and talk to him, which is really cool. I love Exodus. That's the band that Kirk Hammett came from, So it was just cool to go to a lot of shows back then when I was growing up, back in the 80s, into some of the 90s, near the Bay Area, because that's where like bands like Metallica, Anthrax, freaking Testament, all those big bands I loved listening to would show up. Like Megadeth, AC/DC, I got to see them, Ozzy Osbourne. One of the last shows I went to too, which I really loved, was Red Hot Chili Peppers. Got to see them perform. I got to see them twice now. I love that band. Just reading some of the comments. So yeah, I mean, I've been to a lot of shows. One of my favorite ones, though, actually was like when I got to see Bryan Adams. Now a lot of people might go, Bryan Adams, why? Because it was just him and a piano player, and it was me and my wife. We went. That was a great show. I mean, I got to see U2, Oasis, Guns N' Roses, Ozzy Osbourne, Scorpions, Bon Jovi, just a bunch of bands. Van Halen. Gosh, a couple other ones. I never got to see Foo Fighters. I wouldn't mind seeing Foo Fighters. But yeah, I got to see Van Halen, like I said, with Sammy Hagar. That was cool. Oh, jeez. Bunch. Chris Isaac. CCR Revival. Doobie Brothers. My first concert ever, though, hands down, was Kenny Rogers. My mom took me to that. That was cool. Got to see Soup Dragons, Depeche Mode. Oh, jeez. I wanted to always see The Cure. Never got to see The Cure. Gosh. I know there's a bunch of bands I'm forgetting right now. You saw REM a week before Bill Berry left the band. Oh. REM would have been cool. I got to see Cracker with Counting Crows. Oh, I bet The Cure would have been awesome. Your first band was the Beach Boys. Oh, dude, that would have been sweet to see the Beach Boys. Gosh, I'm trying to remember. Like, there's just a bunch of bands I got to see back in the day. Some of them I'd just go see them hand in hand. I got to see Godsmack with Metallica one time. You got to see Tina Turner, Midwest, when she was like 72. Oh God, Midwest, that's hilarious. I would have loved to see Tina Turner. Her and Patsy Cline are like two of my favorite female singers of all time. Foo Fighters with the Police. Oh, sick. Pope, Cerebus, that would have been cool. Tool. Damn, yeah, Tool would have been awesome. Nice, 40 flashers. Oh, congratulations, Jason. Right on. Rush would be so cool to see. I love Rush. Annie Lennox, she would be someone I wouldn't mind seeing. I loved her music. God, I've loved her. I grew up listening to her music. It was like one of the biggest. She was one of the biggest names in the 80s, was Annie Lennox. And she just has such a, piercing voice that just puts goosebumps on your arms. You know what I mean? When she's singing some of her hits, it's just insane. I think when, like, my wife, if she ever got, I mean, my wife's been able to see Depeche Mode. That's her favorite band. But I think if she was able to see a female singer, her favorite female singer all times is Natalie Merchant. She loves Natalie Merchant. Is that Sum 41? Is that the band you're thinking of, Jason? Sum 41 was cool. Oh, I got to see Ugly Kid Joe at Def Leppard. That was the other band. I got to see Def Leppard a couple times. Ugly Kid Joe would have been cool. Of course, I've seen Metallica. Metallica is really good in concert. Oh, yeah, I did say Scorpions and Ozzy and all that. Yeah. God, there's a couple of bands I'm trying to think of right now. I can't think of the names. Well, probably going to end this podcast. Yeah, I'll have to talk to you about that Rush concert, dude. I love Rush, dude. Neil Peart, man, freaking hands down. Him, like the drummer from, Dream Theater. He's not in Dream Theater anymore. Oh, you saw All for One. Nice, Jason. You take me back on that one. Oh, you saw New Order. Oh, you saw John Rotten's band, really. Yeah, guys, I gotta end this. I gotta use the restroom, dude. I got 3 beers of me. I'm tapping my feet. You just can't hear it right now. Back teeth haven't started floating yet, but I gotta get going. But I tell you what, next live show I do on Monday, man, we'll just start it off with music. This is cool. I love talking about music. But everybody, you guys all have a great day. Thank you for all of you stopping in. Four Flashers, Pope Gimpy, Jason Smith, Pope Cerebus. Matilda, Miss Hustle, Mr. Riggedy Giggity, my brother from another mother, you know. I mean, honestly, thank you guys so much for coming in here. I really appreciate this. RC3 Art, man, thank you, brother. And I hope more people can go. Hope more people go check out your channel to see what you're talking about with these boxes. They're called Wall Crawler. Oh gosh, I should know. It's Wall Crawler subscription boxes, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong, RC3 Art, but go check it out if you guys are interested in these subscription boxes. I think he's doing a really good job. I think him and his dad both are. Yeah, nice. Airborne Zapper too was here. That was awesome. Bob, there you guys. Rock on. Thank you for hanging out with me as long as you have. Yeah, WCCC Comic Crate. There you go. Thank you. So go check that out, everybody, please. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think you're going to like what him and his dad are trying to put together for us out here and just anybody in general. And he's got a great channel, too. Talk about an artist. Oh, you're more than welcome, Miss Hustle. You guys all have a great day. I got to go take my whiz. You know what I mean? Not outside, but in the bathroom. I'm an animal sometimes, but not today. Because my kids are going to probably play in the backyard. But you guys take care. Doing the pee-pee dance. Rock on. Enjoy your afternoon. Enjoy your collecting your comic books and everything like that. And hope you guys will see some more art from me pretty soon. All right? Rock on. Take care. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping in and hanging out with Tat Comics. All right? Take care. Rock on.